Hey guys, I'm on the Coronado Bridge. Scary! This always freaks me out. I don't know why I think this way, but I always think that I'm going to be on this bridge when a major earthquake hits. And anyway, you know the rest of the story. But anyway, I love this bridge. It's pretty cool. I'm on this section right now. Look at click clink. This section floats. This section they built so that it would float in case it was bombed during the war, that the pieces would fall into the water and they could push them out of the way. Because if they sank, then they would get in the way of the ships that are over there. That the only way to get out is to go over there to get out of the bay. Anyway, on my way to see my friend Larry Sheffield. You guys, real quick vlog about Larry. A great guy who is the epitome of what I'm talking about with my whole Oprah audition. I'm talking about reaching out and helping those. And in the situation that we showed a homeless person. And we reached out and helped the homeless person. But we can all reach out and help people at all levels. Larry started his own bank a few years back. We met each other in a workout class. He called me into his office one day and he said, "Hey Sean, I want to give you my loan." And I was like, "What?" Couldn't believe it. I mean, here's a guy that has access to lenders and money and loans and all that kind of stuff. And he chooses me to do his loan on his house. And that was a huge deal for me, you guys. It meant so much to me, and it sort of like burned into my mind. And what stood out about Larry is that he has such a great heart. And I think that's the driving force behind helping other people, is having a heart for other people. And we all have that kind of influence. That's what's so crazy, is that, you know, that's just a different level of influence. You could be a teacher influencing your students. You could be a parent influencing your kids. You could be the manager of Walmart influencing your fellow employees. It doesn't matter what your level is. You could be a 5th grader influencing a 4th grader or a 3rd grader. My daughter Whitney, when she was in 6th grade, had all these little 4th grade friends and kids that looked up to her, and she influenced them. So I guess, but you have to have a heart, and she had a heart for those kids. Larry had a heart for me. He saw me as a guy he could reach out to and help. Simple as that. And that's what is so important to me. You know, I have my audition coming up in person. In-person audition next Saturday, and Christy's like, "What are you going to talk about? How are you going to be passionate?" And I'm like, "I am so passionate about this subject, you guys. I hate wasted influence. I hate when people have tons of influence and they don't do anything with it, or what they do with it is share it on themselves. That's all they use it for, is themselves and their own self-promotion." So I am not going to be that way, and I pray that if God gives me this opportunity to have my own TV talk show, I guarantee you guys you're going to see influence wielded in a responsible and exciting way. And you know, we see it a lot on different talk shows periodically. You know, we'll see it around the holidays or, you know, special occasions, you know. But how about a TV show dedicated to influencing people? So Larry is a great example, just a different level of influence. I mean, it's the president of a bank or founder of a bank influencing a little loan officer, and what that did for me and my confidence. That's one of the things, you guys. It builds confidence when you influence people. They have it's almost like just the idea that somebody believes in them. And when Larry gave me the chance to do his loan, I mean, do you know how important that was to me and how careful I was to make sure everything went the right way? And that's what you do when you influence people. You sort of instill this responsibility in them to be better than they normally would be. And I mean, I don't know if you could tell by the passion in my voice over somebody lending me a hand and helping me and giving me a loan. So this is what, 4 years later. So there you go, you guys. I think it was 4 years ago. I'm still passionate about what Larry did for me. So let's do that. Let's influence the people around us. Try it. Let me give you a little homework lesson. Just find somebody that you could influence and do something really, really nice for that person that they don't deserve. They may not even deserve it. Just reach out, do something nice, and just watch the trickle effect, or the ripple effect of doing that. Anyway, sorry to blabber. I'm on my way to see Larry. Here's the beautiful town of Coronado. I like to call it Mayberry. It's like perfect. Look at this. Christmas trees all the way down the middle of the street. What a great little town. Talk to you later. Is that Larry?
Is that Sean?
Is that Larry?
It's Larry.
How you doing, Larry?
What up, man? Good to see you.
You're on my new vlog.
All right.
Which way do I go?
Any way you want to.
All right. All right, so everybody, that's Larry, the one I was talking about. Super cool.
So if you want a copy of God's Word, hit us up.
We'll send you it for free.